Hi love, I'm going to show you how I detangle, moisturize, seal, and check the progress of my growth since I am in a protective style. First thing you do is divide your hair in 4 sections as best as you can with braids. And then you just clip them off, and I'm using my beautiful little alligator clips here. I think they're so cute. Expensive though. I paid like $10 for 4 of them, but they're so cute I couldn't resist. That's my little splurge. This is how I take it down. I go all the way to the end and just kind of start separating it. And if my hair is super dry, what I will do is spray it first with some water to kind of soften it up a bit before I start taking my hair down. One thing you want to remember is never ever ever handle dry hair at all, under no circumstances, especially if your hair is fine and fragile or very curly, because when you handle dry hair you run the risk of it breaking off even more. The risk increases quite a bit when you handle dry hair. My hair is moisturized from last night, so and it's still a little damp, so I'm okay with that. Ever spray it first, give it some water, which will add pliability to your hair. And in the dry state, it's not as pliable, it's not as willing to be, handled without, it doesn't have the moisture in it to not break off. So just remember, that's just a tip. Another tip is that you want to be gentle with your hair in its dry state, particularly before you moisturize it. You want to be gentle and treat it like your child, like a newborn baby. I've already detangled and took out the shed hairs. I moisturized with this S Curl No Drip Curl moisturizer, and then I'm going to also apply my olive oil oil matte moisturizer to my hair. And so basically what I did was I started at the ends. I'm focusing on my ends, and then I'll work my way up the hair shaft just like that. And then what I'm going to seal all this beautiful moisture in with is some Trader Joe's coconut oil. I am almost out. I probably have enough to do my entire head with this, and now I'm going to have to run to the store because I can't be without my coconut oil. And so I'm just taking a small amount like that, and I'm starting at the ends, making sure they are nice and nourished, and working my way up to the top again. So then what you have is this braid is thoroughly moisturized and sealed. And then I will braid it back up to as close to the root as possible, almost tight, but not like you can't sleep. And then that way I can kind of chart the growth of my hair for the next week or however long I'm going to wait until I do it again. There you go. It's thoroughly detangled, it's thoroughly moisturized, and I am going to braid it up. The only thing that you got to think about when you're taking down your hair, because I'm not using a comb, is those crosshairs that get caught from one braid to the next, and you're not really aware of it as you're braiding it up. But yeah, those can get tangled up in another section of hair and then end up breaking. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm not combing it out, because I can't tell from the back which hair belongs in which spot. So and that's pretty much it. So I'm rebraiding it again, and when I'm done rebraiding it, I'll put it back up and away until next week, and I'll do this weekly. Now I can tell on some of my braids how loose they are at the roots versus the ones that were tight from when I originally braided, and it just shows me that some sections of my hair grows faster than others. Say for instance, this right here, if you could see, this is loose. I braided it tight. So it's a little loose. And then there's one right in here that's also more loose. See that? If you could see that, this one is more loose than this one. So then that means that this area here grew at a faster rate than this area here. So yeah, that's interesting because I didn't know that. I just kind of assumed that it all grows at the same rate at the same time, but that's not the case in my head. Someone else may be different, of course. So I don't know if that happens all the time or what, but anyway, so then what I do is I complete the braid all the way down to the end, or to almost to the end, and when I get close to the end, uh-oh, I mess up. When I get close to the end, a couple more turns of this, about an inch or so from the end, I just give it a little twirl like that. And that's it. I don't braid all the way to the ends. It's just too much to try to take down. So I've done 2 so far, and I'm going to finish my whole head. I'm not going to bore you with this, but this is it in its prior shrunken state. I just got this one section left. And the braids are nice and tight again to my scalp. So moving right along. Oh my God, this is taking a lot longer than I expected because look how loose that one is. That's how much my hair has grown since I braided my hair up. And also this weekend I braided up all 4 of the grandkids' hair. Here's Gigi. Come here, sweetheart. You ready to go? Real quick. Oh, there's Gigi with her hair braided. Hold your head down. Hold your head down. Look down. Look at your shoes. See that? And I just threw it up in a ponytail on the top. See how skinny those braids are? So yeah, I've been busy this weekend. Bye, honey. I love you. Be good. So even Noodles got his hair braided. So yeah. Maybe that's why it's taking me so long to do this, because my hands are tired. So going into the home stretch. I'll be back. Okay, ladies, that concludes my detangling, moisturizing, and sealing my protective styled natural hair. Take care and have a good day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.